Watches. My name is Tim, and in this episode I'd like to speak about my personal watch collection. And this is a viewer's request, and I'm very happy to show you every piece I own. Little warning, I'm a flipper, and so my collection is rotating constantly. I have some keepers, but some not keepers, and I will show you every piece in the lightbox. But first let me explain a little bit how I see watches and how I collect them. And I see watches as some sort of texture. No, of course I don't see them as a texture, it's also a stupid joke. No, I see them as a piece of jewelry sometimes. Sometimes I only see the gold. And if you see me in a video like this one, Cuervos y Sobrinos, going crazy about a fat golden tank, then this is the childish collector in me who wants the gold, pretty bad. And by the way, this is the reason why movements are not overly important for me. Second, sometimes I like to see watches, and I buy watches when they present a certain era, a certain time, or certain style, like Art Deco or Expressionism. This is then more important for me than the brand sometimes. And lastly, I see watches as a part of my personal attire, like a suit or a tie. And this is certainly connected to my work as a jazz musician. And imagine a musician plays on a wedding, and then you have a ceremony during the day, and some sort of black tie event during the night. And of course then at the night you cannot show up with your linen suit. This would be very odd. And most musicians then bring two suits, and they change during the day, or they bring their dark navy red tie, waistcoat, and then you're fine with every time of the day. And I want my watch to fit that. I don't want a diver. I don't want to see a diver or a chronograph on my wrist during such a wedding. What is not important for me are those how to collect watches rules. You need a Speedy, for example. You need a Speedmaster, or you need a Rolex, or you need this or that. I don't give a damn, to be frank, because I don't see this as a competition. And if somebody tells me, hey, here is my such and such, and now it's your turn, then I say, no, it's not my turn. We're not in a competition. We're not even in a club with a strict door, and you can pass that door only if you have such and such and such watch. No, we're not. We're not in a club. We're a nice scenery of individuals, and I think we like to share our excitement and our love for timepieces. That's it. And the last point is money. I see money as a part of my watch collection. I know it may sound strange, but I've explained this in that video, how I finance my watches. I have a watch account at the bank, and I don't want to spend 100% of that account. I always want a reserve with 4 digits, and I'm not talking about 1,001 euro here. This is important for me to feel comfortable. So I can replace pieces, I can buy bargains if they pop out, if I can react, so to speak. And so this is important for me. Yeah, very important. Okay, and now let's go into detail. First, pocket watch. Cheap, modern pocket watch. I've bought this as some sort of decoration for a stage show, and then I realized I'm a musician and not a reenactor. And so I've never used it. I mean, it has the look, of course, but who needs this? This is an absolute unnecessary piece of junk, in my opinion. So let's go to the next watch. And this is, let's take the Oris pointer date. This is a keeper. This is one of my favorite watches. 36mm automatic with a famous pointer date. Here you can see it. And what I really love here is that it's very versatile. You can wear it on leather and on the bracelet here, as you can see. And it's so beautiful. There are so many details on that watch. I mean, I've went through that in other videos, so I will keep this short. But look at the dial, all those elements. You have those sub-dial in dark blue, the center dial also dark blue, and it looks like a LP. Like some sort of disc, because there are some fine lines in it. So very beautiful piece, very rare reference. And so when I saw it in Italy, eBay, I bought it again. Now I have two of them. This is the same reference. You can see that this dial is a little bit more golden than that, but this is patina. This is in fact patina. And my girlfriend wears this now. She loves it pretty much, I must say. And yeah, but I think she cannot keep it because I don't want a partner watch for us. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? A couple with the same watches. No, 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 no. So, Oris Pointer Date 90s, one of my favorite watches. Keep her. I don't know what to do with this, to be frank, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, next watch. Rolex Datejust from 1983, 86, 83? I'm not sure. I think 86. And what I like here is the reference. This is 16030 with a steel bezel and very dark hands. I really, really like that. It's a gorgeous watch, I must say. And I invested a little bit in the bracelet, because this is the original bracelet, and now look at this. This is really, really, really good to wear now. I really love that ensemble. And this watch stands for me, for a certain type of celebrity like Ian Fleming or Churchill. They all have owned this Datejust or some sort of Datejust, and so I wanted to have a Datejust, and this is my favorite watch. I think this is really my favorite watch. But I see it more as a summer watch. I don't wear this in wintertime. I only wear it in the summer, and I prefer to wear it with a bracelet. I've worn it on leather as well, but I think it looks really, really good with a dark suit or a brighter suit with a bracelet. Really love that watch. Beautiful piece. Really, really good buy. And the prices for those models are incredible right now. I've bought this, I think, for 2,300 euros, and was it now close to 3,000? Yeah, could be true. Let's pick something really, really affordable now. And here you have it. This is my Hamilton Jazzmaster 38 millimeters, and you know what? It's a smidgen too big for me. It's a wonderful watch, original strap. Wonderful watch, but a smidgen too big, so this is not a keeper. The Datejust, of course, was a keeper, but this is not a keeper. In fact, I think I should sell this watch. It's very affordable. I would sell it for 250 euros. So if you're interested, then please send me an email, casebakwatches@icloud.com. Next watch, next watch, next watch. Let's pick something really old now. This is an Omega Constellation from 1962, and it was given as a gift to my grandfather. He gave it my father, and my father gave it to me. It's serviced, but in the case, of course, is in original condition. Very small, 34 millimeters, but I really like this together with dark brown suits. With dark brown suits, and the strap matches this, of course. I think it's a Herzog strap. So really, really beautiful watch, but not in the best condition, as you can see. There are damages on the dial because my father didn't baby that watch at all. Yeah, but I like to wear it because it's an heritage in my family, and it's a really good looking little gem. And by the way, this is gold capped. So not gold, not entirely golden, it's not gold plated, it's gold cap, which means you see a golden cap on the watch. Very robust, so very puristic and good looking watch. Yeah, and I've owned several Constellations in steel, and I really love them, and I've sold them. It was stupid, and this is a keeper. This is definitely a keeper. I cannot sell this. Let's pick something funny. Let's take this. It's my beach watch. Beach watch. Clean this a little bit. This is a Seiko 5. Seiko 5. Goes very good with some sort of suits, I must say. Very funny. But I wear it on the beach during my summer vacations mostly. And fun fact here, this thing is from the 90s. So it's really, really old. It runs as a chronometer. It loses maybe 2 seconds a day maximum. So very impressive watch. And it starts immediately if you shake it a little bit, and so the watch is really insane. Look at this. I mean, this thing is old, never serviced. I bought it for 60 euros, and it's maybe technically the most advanced watch I have. And the funny thing here is, look at the dial. This is some sort of AP-ish blue with those checks you can find on Audemars Piguet, Royal Oaks. Yeah, fun watch. I really like that thing. Although, of course, the bracelet is, yeah, psycho crap. I mean, compared to, let's compare this with a Rolex. Yeah, it's strange, because this bracelet now is worth, what is it, 600 or 800 euros, and this bracelet is worth nothing. And yeah, okay, the Rolex is better, it's better construction, but not 10 times, not 10 times better, I think. Those are the strange topics in the watch world, right? Okay. The next watch, let's pick something extraordinary. Regulator, Chronoswiss, automatic regulator. I've made a video about that. This is, I don't know if this is a keeper, but I'm not in a hurry to sell this because it's so special, it's fun to wear. And I really like to set the time here because it looks so odd and so beautiful. And when I bought this, I thought maybe it's hard to read the time quickly with that watch, and this is true. You need your seconds, but it's okay for me. Then you have to have a closer look on the watch, and I like this. You have to what's this? What's this? I need the time, but oh man, look at this beautiful watch with tons of character in it, and I really like as well the coin edge here. This is well done, and I like this Chronoswiss system here with these little screws, because it's super secure. It's super secure compared to normal spring bars. You will not lose that watch in that way. And yeah, here's the movement with some decorations. Some people are a little bit concerned because this is a noisy movement. I don't know if you can hear this. Let me put it close to my microphone. It's a noisy movement, but this is totally normal for this model. By the way, the case size here is 38, so for me a smidgen too big. For my 17 centimeter wrist, I think 36 is perfect, and 38 is on the edge. I can wear it, but yeah, I prefer 36. But as I said, it's not a keeper, but I'm not in the mood to sell it right now. Dubey and Schaldenbrand, I really adore this watch here because it's so special. You will not see this watch again in your life, maybe. 200, I think, 200, what was it? 275 watches out there of that type, of that reference. And this is an automatic watch with a GMT function and a 24 hours indicator and the date. So very advanced thing. Made out of sterling silver, rhodium plated, sapphire crystal. This is from the 90s. And this represents perfectly the Art Deco time. This is absolutely a keeper. Absolutely a keeper. But as I said, I see my watches as part of my attire. And this, for example, is not a summer watch. This is not the watch for a sunny day in the park. Absolutely not. This is a watch for a suit in a more formal environment. The opposite of a beta watch. Very delicate piece. I love it. Really love it. Here you can see some information about the material. 925 silver. Diplomatic is the name of the watch, and this is number 10. I mean, this is I really like the idea to have the number 10, no? So it's something special. So keeper is this watch. I never will sell that watch. Banana, Tissot Banana, my only quartz piece. And you know what? I like this watch. I really like this watch. It's a massive tank, gold plated, 50 millimeters in length, curved, with a typical Tissot strap in black, which is a very stupid idea to, I don't know why they have done this, to put this black on gold, but okay. It's okay for me, it's okay. But the watch I really love. I love the numerals and how thick the numerals are. There's some contours on the dial, and yeah, it's a very fun piece. And this, again, is a piece for informal attire in the summer. Let's say linen linen jacket, white shirt, tan skin, perfect, absolutely perfect. And I think this is a keeper because it's so cheap. I mean, if you sell it, then you get your what you get, your 200 euros for it. And yeah, why sell it? So there's no need for it. And so I think I will keep that watch. This is a keeper as well. And so let's line up all the keepers here. Then you can see pretty clear my taste of watches, I think. Make room, folks, make room for the Dubey Diplomat. Oh, what a sight! What a great sight is this. Really, really happy to see this. I mean, normally you don't see your own collection because, yeah, bank safe, right? So we have here Omega Constellation, Rolex Datejust from the 80s, Oris Pointer Date from the 90s, modern quartz Tissot Banana, 90s, Dubey and Schaldenbrand Diplomatic in sterling silver. That's it. That's the collection. And part of my collection is this as well. I will not show you this in detail, but those are straps. I have, of course, another pack with bracelets, but those are only the straps. And I really like to change straps. And I do this. This is maybe valuable information for you. With this, this is, I don't know how to call it. You put this in the collar of your shirt, and this is brass. This is brass made by Charles Turret, cheap manufacturer of shirts. And this is brass, and so you cannot scratch a metal case. You cannot scratch a steel case, let's say. And so you can manipulate with the spring bars and this thing, and there's no danger to scratch your watch. Works very, very well for me, personally. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much for your attention here. Okay, that's all about my collection. Keep in mind, I'm a flipper. This will look different in a year or so. Maybe I will do another video then. But now I'm very curious about your opinion and your comments. Please let me know what you think about that collection. If you think there's something missing pretty bad, or maybe you have some recommendations. And yeah, I'm very happy to read every single line of your comments. And now let me thank you again, and maybe until next time.